First of all, thank you for being present today. I'm always aware that it's my universe that's creating the play. So, although we put up an invitation inviting you for this time and this day, I look to see who will be here. Who will be here? And it is you who choose to be here this day. I thank you. I know many couldn't be here, but their heart is here. And for them, we'll open up the afternoon so they can be with us. But my heart is full of joy that I could be on this 70th anniversary, sitting here to serve you. That's my greatest joy. Of course, you know, I don't need or want anything. My universe provides everything for me. And how much do I need? I've always lived in the consciousness that I need very little to live. In fact, when I went to India for the first time, I was completely minimalized. A little bag. I cannot see myself traveling with that bag again. It's like a little handbag, not even a backpack, so I had to hold it in my hand. Walk across the back sometimes. That's what was in there. 3 suits of clothes. Wearing one, having one spare, and one washed wherever I am. A towel, one towel, and a blanket that I roll up, cut the full blanket in half, and I roll it up so it becomes a little blanket. And that's what I slept on. No pillow, my bag was my pillow. In the train stations, in the ashrams, unless I got a bed. But generally we slept on the floor. Totally contented, totally happy. And one thing I also learned, if you leave a job, you'll get a next one. So giving up jobs for a purpose in the early days was easy for me. And I always thought I don't need much. A little bit of food, a little place to sleep, and I'm good. And I will serve, I'll do any service to get that. A place to sleep and a little bit of food. And that's how I traveled to India, through India for 4 months in 1975. Completely like that. It's only when I entered Baba Muktananda's ashram, people slept on beds. Because he was not that kind of ascetic, although he would have lived that life before, that he allowed people a little bit of comfort. Why? Because when the Kundalini is awakened, you don't need the asceticism. Unless she guides you there, detaching you from the world. So I learned to sleep in a bed then, again. And I bathed with warm water a little bit. A little bit of comfort. But when we have a consciousness that is so detached from the world, it's only then that we can allow the Spirit of God to come within us, to manifest in our consciousness. We cannot be attached to the world and make the journey so quickly. But if we live in abundance, if life naturally brings abundance for us, then we can live detached from it. Don't be attached to it. That is the important thing. Never be attached to wealth. Never be attached to the worldly things, because in that attachment, you cannot rise into the divine. So we need to learn to be detached from the world. But I never felt poor or lacking in any way. I never felt that. Never. To this day. To this day. That's why I could serve without wanting anything. All that I have is for the world. But life has given me a purpose, which became clear on spiritual awakening, because I felt the joy of serving, natural joy of serving. I always wanted to serve. And in 1978, it gave me a greater purpose, Guru Tattva. And that's why I sit here today. I didn't know where I would travel to. I didn't know how I would take the teachings to the world. In fact, when I came out of the 40 days in 1978, I didn't have creativity. I lacked everything. I didn't know how to lead anymore. All I know, I was master of my inner space. Gradually, I got into the world, and the energy within me showed me step by step how to live in the world, but not to be attached to it, and how to serve in the world, creatively, passionately, committedly. And that's how I have lived. Always guided by that self. Wherever I traveled, it was because I was invited. All whom I met, I offer my best in helping to lift their consciousness. It's a dark world, and I realize that. But there are still a lot of people who desire to be in their light. And I have become a servant to them. And will continue to be. So I celebrate this 70th year in this body. This is a passion of mine. You know, when I was a little boy and I looked at the yogis, that's how I want to be. I want to be slim, I want to be lean, but I want to be strong. To this 70th birthday, that's who I am. My weight is not a big difference from when I was 16 and 21. It's not much difference. So I thank God for that. I thank the Masters for that I can be forever this way, forever youthful. Even when I look in the mirror and I see the gray hair and I see the little bit of baldness, I don't feel old. I don't feel like 70. And when I could wake up every morning, my eyes would open, and I'd feel the strength to breathe and to get up and to move. Wow, that's the greatest thing. And because I've learned how to energize my being fully through the chakras, fully, and as the body grew older, I started to do more of it. Today, I'm in a space where I'm very happy. There is no part of me that I cannot energize with the energy. I glorify the power that lies within me. It gives me a marvelous brain. It gives me an empowered nervous system. And I'm glad that when I sleep, I can recharge my body. I'm glad when I eat, I can digest the food. I'm glad that I can still run. I can still lift a weight. I can still flex. I'm glad. And I'm going to carry that. I am going to carry that right to the end of this form, which will leave this body in love and in light and in joy. I would not leave here on this planet until the job is done. Truth be known, I never lived here. I still do not live here. I live in another world. But I manifest my presence in and through the body. I do not belong here. I'm here only for a purpose. When that purpose is fulfilled, this will drop away, but I'll be forever in the light, where I already am. There's no attachment to this form. I live in this form. I look through my eyes. I don't know if you look through your eyes, but my consciousness looks through these eyes. My consciousness operate the vocal cords, the energy of the consciousness. I don't live in this world. I greet you and meet you through the body. But my residence is not here. My body is here. My vehicle is here. My animal is here. But I'm not. I live in a different place. But I energize this creature. And it's a joy to energize this body. I learned that from Paramahamsa Yogananda in the early days. And when Baba Muktananda awakened that consciousness in me, I learned how to channel even more powerfully. And today, oh my God, the Kundalini has given me every gift of wisdom to live in this body fitfully, energetically, and fully and masterfully. So I celebrate the 70th anniversary in this body, this animal body. It's my beautiful animal. But I am not this. I cherish it. I cherish it. But I'm not this. I wish one day you can appreciate that. And one day you can be that way too. So many masters bless all of you. I'm already happy. But I'm happy that I can look through these eyes, speak with this voice on the 70th anniversary of this body, and I can speak to you. I'm already in celebration. My humble pranam to the upper realms, to all the masters of the light. You are the ones who lead me on this journey. My greatest salutations to you. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. In every realm, to every master, I bow to you. And to my mother and father, who brought this body into the world. Your souls are in the heavenly realm. I bow to you. For taking birth in this world and giving birth to this body. I bow to you. With my deepest gratitude. Om Sahana Bhavatu. Sahano Bhunaktu. Sahaviryam Karavavahe. Tejasvinavritamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti. 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 Satgurunath Maharaj ki Jai. Thank you, everyone. Let's have a marvelous day today. The universe is in celebration. Let's celebrate with it. And the masters, thank you. Thank you very much, everybody.